Good morning, you freaking rays of sunshine. Monday, admission is free.com. Kind of forgot where I was going with this. Oh, so it's back day. And, it was a good week last week. So we're on week 4. So at the end of this week, on Sunday this week, we're going to check in on our measurements, on our weight. Hopefully get into a little bit of posing, so on and so forth. I'm trusting the bulk because I'm really struggling with my midsection. I've been getting compliments, but I'm not seeing him. That's the hardest part for me, is that I'm not seeing him. But that's the part of the body dysmorphia, is that no matter how good I may look, I am not seeing it, and it's rough for me to, yeah. So, that being said, we're going to keep moving forward. Today is back day. We're doing one-arm rows. We're doing chins and pullovers. We are doing hyperextensions. We're doing chest-supported rows. So a lot of lat work. A lot of heavy work. Going to keep pushing ourselves. And you can tell it's snowy out. And I know I do it all the time, but I'm walking around in shorts. But, other people are starting to walk around in shorts, so I guess it's getting to be springtime, even though it's only 27 degrees out. But we're moving forward. We're getting everything done that we need to get done. But I'm feeling good overall. I'm getting stronger. The other day when I was doing chest with Morgan, my decline bench was pretty significant. I think I was up on the 90s. So, yeah. Some kid half my age was like, go heavier. And I'm like, get older. But, no, it's encouraging. I like it when people push me, and that's one of the reasons I really enjoy working out with Morgan, is that she's always pushing me, doesn't really let me slack. Even when I'm in there working out, when she's not there, she pushes me. When we're not actually training, she may be training somebody else, and she's like, you need to put some more weight on that. So she doesn't let me rest, and I try not to do that when I'm not working out with her, when she's not training me, because I need to have that mentality. And I push myself hard at the gym, but sometimes due to lack of spotter, I may leave a few reps in reserve as opposed to going to failure or closer to failure, just from a safety standpoint, to make sure. I'll grab a spotter if I need to. Obviously, you've seen Jack, you've seen Matt, you've seen Riley help me out with that. So it is what it is. But we're going to get after it today. I'm feeling freaking good. And this car was sitting there, and I hope he's not going to go in and take the only parking spot that's left. Okay, he's still driving past. Oh, there might not be any parking spots. Oh, no, there's one. Okay. All right, so that being that, oh, God, I'm still in four-wheel drive from yesterday. This should be like a warning. Be like, hey, dumbass, you're in four-wheel drive. Take it out of it. And I'm actually going to do that right now. All right, so that's all I got. I'll see you in the gym. Let's get after it. All right, so we are starting off with the one-arm rows. And I have increased the weight. We're doing 4 sets of 8. And I got the hundos, the hundreds, the centuries, whatever. But this will be the heaviest weight that I've done. Doing the warm-ups, I warmed up with the 85, and it felt pretty good. So I should be able to get 8 with this, no problem. Oh yeah, super stoked with that.
So Jack's over here talking shit about me not having good form.
I was seeing it.
So he's going to be staring at my ass while I perform. No, you're not. No, you're right. Come on. Check it out right there. Look at that cake. That's a good looking peach right there. Was that acceptable to you? He's talking shit just because he's got fucking stronger legs than me.
Stronger exercise, a lot.
Stronger jaw muscles, that's for sure. Two more sets. I'll edit that part out. All right, so we're on to the last set. And I will say one thing is that these are kicking my ass. I'm taking a little bit longer of rest in between them just because I'm really pushing myself. And then I realized that I've skipped over St. Patty's Day workout. I skipped over a Friday 13th workout. Of course, Friday 13th fell on a fucking chest day when I'm working with Morgan. She tried to kill me. But we're getting into the last set, 4 set. Fuck yeah. All right, so we're hitting up 3 sets of 10. So chest supported rows. And I've tried on Smith machine, I've tried everything where it's the angle and I'm pulling into it. And I just haven't found anything that works. And I'm like, well, hey, dumbass, why don't you just use the row machine for a chest supported row, as you see I'm doing now. And now I do have my grips because I found that on that last set, my last warm-up set, my grip was struggling more than my back, so give that extra to make sure I get the weight on there. 3 sets of 10. Oh yeah. Holy shit. Those felt good. 2 more sets of those. All right, we're on to the last set. And I'm not really timing anything yet, and I will be here in a minute because, in a little bit, because on my biceps, on the, one of them, there's barely any rest. It's just a total burnout of the fucking muscles. But here I'm just trying to move a decent amount of weight, and this is definitely the highest I've been on this machine. So I'm feeling really good today. Feeling pretty fucking strong. So. Holy shit. Oh, that's good. Now on to supersets. That'll be fun. All right, so we're doing the same thing we did last time with the setups because we're doing. Oh God. And I will say that getting into this is kind of a pain, but it definitely helps because I'm looking to do a minimum of 7 chin-ups, and then we're going directly into a superset of dumbbell pullovers. So let's see what we got. Oh, this is going to suck, I can already tell. Oh, now like I said, we're going right into dumbbell pullovers. Ooh. 2 more sets of those, 3 more sets of those. Okie dokie, round 2. Of 3 rounds is what we're going for. I get people that wear fucking sports bras and all that shit credit because I can't even get into a fucking 2-strap little easy hang up like this. All right, on to the last set. And I actually dropped down in resistance just a little bit because I need to fucking push myself. What would Morgan say? WWMS. More like WWMEM. What would Morgan yell at me? So, all right, we're getting 7 here. I'll take that. Needs work, but we keep going. And on to the final round. more back exercise for the day. I'm just fucking going up, let alone. All right, so we're going into hyperextensions. We're doing 15 to 20 of them. And I am going to get a light band work on it. I want band's kind of frayed, so hopefully it doesn't snap on me. But I do not like those. They feel great, but I do not like them. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them semi-ham. So we're on to round 2. And I was thinking about grabbing both the straps, but after that first one, I just really don't need to. Those kind of suck. Last set. And I went with the double band on that one. So yeah, that's it for this. We're moving on to some abs. Alright, so before we even go into biceps, which I kind of like, is we kind of get a little bit of a breaking. Gonna go into some row crunches. Now, for the workout, I'm supposed to be doing 6 set to failure, but I am not looking to push my abs too far. I'm happy with how they're looking right now. I don't want to make them too bulky, blocky. So I am doing half the weight that I usually do, and I'm doing 25 reps. So I'll do like a total of 150 reps to really help like chisel and sculpt those without increasing in size too much. We got 5 more sets of those. I'm not going to show you all of those because pretty simple exercise. All right, so I've been steadily increasing the weight the whole time, and I'm on to the last set, and it's at about 75% of the max. And I find that I can get to the 25 without killing myself. So I think 75% of the weight is the appropriate place. Yeah, piece of cake. On to biceps. We're moving on to bicep curls, dumbbells, supinated grips, 4 sets of 8. We're going to start at a decent weight. And I love how I start the camera and then walk away from it. But 4 sets of 8. We're doing 3-second eccentrics on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this. Quick break, we'll be right back at it. Last bicep exercise sucks. Second set. One. Two. Holy shit. Third set. One more to go. All right, and so we got our last set. Biceps are already burning. And the last thing we got is easy bar curls. Only doing like 45 pounds. We're doing 4 sets of 8, but with 10 seconds rest in between. So there's no cutting or editing on this one. We're just going straight through. Oh, I was about to start the camera, but I guess it's already fucking started. That sucked very much badly, but I think I need to throw 10 more pounds on there. I'm going to do one more set. All right, so as I said, I wasn't really fucking happy with this. So we're going to do this one more time, not setting the weight down this time. fucking much better. Let's hit the stairs.
So that's it. I finished out with jumping on the Stairmaster. Like I said, I was trying to get under 1,000 steps in 15 minutes, and I was able to do it in just over 13 minutes. So I guess now I have to push myself to do 1,000 steps in under 12 minutes. You know, keep changing the goalpost, keep moving the goalpost further and further back. You know, push yourself, make it harder and harder. Once you reach your goals, you know, before you reach your goals, set your next benchmark. So yeah, so now I've done that. I'm shooting for under 12 minutes. See what happens. Dean came in there at the end as I was fucking struggling. I was struggling. I was pushing myself. Dean came in at the very end and he's like, "Get your fucking head up." So he's probably the biggest dude in the gym. A great guy. He's definitely helped me through some shit. Yeah. So, but great day. My back is fucking torched. My biceps are a little bit tender and juicy right now, but that's what happens when you don't push yourself fucking hard enough, and you got to do extra sets. And that's what I felt, you know, on those last set of easy bar curls, is that I really didn't push myself hard enough. You know, I wasn't feeling the burn as much as I should, so I did it in the last one. And the last one definitely felt it. So, you know, when you don't push yourself, the only person that you're cheating is yourself. And it's like, you know, when I'm not around Morgan, nobody's going to push me to go harder, heavier, faster, whatever, except for myself. And if you're not pushing yourself, if you're satisfied in your mediocrity, you're never going to get better. So don't be satisfied in your mediocrity. Keep pushing yourself. Example are the 100s. I mean, I got the 100s for the single arm row. I felt great with that. Great form. Felt it in my back. I went up in weight on the chest supported rows. And I mean, before I even got to the chins and the pullovers, my back was torched. So it was amazing. It felt great. That being said, you know, I kept going. I kept pushing myself. I needed to, and even with the chins, like I was using a thicker band. And for the last set, I dropped it down to push myself even fucking further, because what's the point of half-assing it? You know, you have to go hard. And that's exactly what I did. I went fucking hard. And I feel great today, and I pushed myself on my biceps. The dumbbell curls were burning, and then with the easy bar curls, you know, didn't do enough, kept going, pushed myself harder. Abs, I thought I would just do 6 rounds, 50 pounds, get a good burn, but I didn't feel it was enough, so I increased the weight, went up to 75 pounds, and those last 3 sets were absolutely brutal, so I know that next time I need to go to 75 pounds, so... All right, well, that's it for the day. I want to stop in, drop off some of these redeemables because they're making a shit ton of fucking noise in the back of my truck. You guys have a wonderful day. Keep grinding. Keep showing up. Keep pushing yourself. Keep being awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.